happy because it's a lot of work for us as well.
Right.
To come here and stay the 4 months and
Yes.
do all the travel and the process. So we're very happy. It's improving.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tell me, what have you seen as his improvements in the 2 cycles? Huh? You say you came last year and this year.
Last year was more difficult. I think it was the beginning, so time to understand what he was doing here, what we wanted from him. So it was the beginning of a process. So it was a little bit more difficult last year. A lot of ups and downs, so maybe more difficult to see all the improvements. But so we knew that we had to come back, because it was just the beginning. And already last year to have him come every day and do the listening and stay the 2 hours and really being able to keep the helmet and do
headphones.
the session, headphones, it was already very good. So after when we got back to Paris, it was a little bit difficult. We have up and down, and with school it's different therapies, so it's a little bit difficult to go from one and go back to the other because we don't work on the same thing. Exactly, principle. So, but it's good to go to do both, I think. So then we decided to come back this year. And I think this year the improvement was almost immediate. Everybody saw that he was more calm, that he was more with us, listening more, expressing himself also more, and with not sentence that he learns automatically, but I don't know how you say, but
real responses.
Exactly, real response and real speech, like automatic, not something he learned. So all of this we saw this year, and the other big improvement is about sound sensitivity, because he was very sensitive to many sounds. To a point in Paris that we had to close the window all the time, and he had to have his headphones like all the time, and any noise was bothering for him when we put music, cell phone rings, cars, everything. This year is much better. It's not perfect yet, he still has some, we know, some sounds, specific sounds that he doesn't like. But for example, we're able to take the rickshaw and to come from Pondichéry to here, and he doesn't need his telephone and he doesn't need his music on his ears anymore. Last year we had to have his cell phone and the headphones during all the traject, not this year. So already we can see this is a serious improvement. It has become more a habit to have headphones that really need. We can see he can do without most of the time. After some time it's still really needed. We're not finished, so it's just the process is on the way, but we have to continue, and we hope to be able to come back next year.
Okay.
Okay.